Right now, Americans owe $1.68 trillion on their cars. Not their houses. Their cars. That number just passed all the credit card debt in the country combined. Let that sink in for a second. We are now more in debt over the things sitting in our driveways than the plastic in our wallets. And here's the part nobody told you. The average new car payment just hit a record high. Some people are handing over $1,000 a month every month for 7 years for a machine that loses value the second they drive it home. This is not a small mistake. For most people, it's the single biggest wealth decision they will ever make on autopilot. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how the car in your driveway became the new mortgage, why almost nobody saw it coming, and the 3 moves that pull you out. Stay with me. Section 1, how your car became a mortgage. Picture a mortgage, huge balance, years of payments, a massive monthly bite out of your income. Now look at the average car loan in 2026. The typical new car costs nearly $50,000. The average payment is over $680 a month. 1 in 5 buyers is now paying $1,000 or more every single month. That used to be a house payment. Here's how it happened, quietly, while everyone was looking the other way. Less than a decade ago, you had real choices. There were over 35 car models priced under $25,000. Today, there are 4. 4. The affordable car didn't get expensive, it went extinct. And it gets worse. The average loan length kept stretching. 5 years became 6, 6 became 7. Almost a quarter of new car loans now run 7 years or longer. Stretching the loan makes the monthly number look smaller, so you feel okay signing. But you just signed up to pay interest for most of a decade on something that's falling apart while you pay for it. This is the trap. Nobody walked into a dealership planning to take on a mortgage-sized debt. They walked in focused on one number, the monthly payment, and the system was built around that exact blind spot. You weren't careless, you were steered. And that's where most people completely lose the game, which is exactly what I want to show you next. Section 2, the monthly payment lie. Let me ask you something. When you bought your last car, what number did you actually negotiate? Be honest. For almost everyone, the answer is the monthly payment. Not the total price, not the interest, just, can I do this for around $500 a month? That single habit is costing you a fortune. Here's the math nobody does at the dealership. Take a $30,000 car. If your credit isn't perfect, you could be looking at an interest rate over 18%. Over a 6-year loan, that's $14,000 in interest alone. You didn't buy a $30,000 car, you bought a $44,000 car and didn't notice because the monthly number looked fine. This is the lie. The monthly payment is designed to hide the real price. It's a magic trick. They lower the payment by stretching the loan, and you feel like you got a deal, while the total cost quietly explodes. And there's a deeper trap underneath it. It's called negative equity. Right now, nearly 1 in 3 people trading in a car still owes money on it. The average amount? Over $7,000. So they roll that old debt into the new loan. They're now financing 2 cars and only driving 1. That is how people get stuck on a treadmill that never, ever stops. Every few years, a new car, a new loan. The old debt rolled forward. They never get ahead because the cycle is engineered, so they can't. Section 3. What that payment could actually become. Now, here's where it gets exciting, because once you see this, you can't unsee it. That car payment isn't just an expense. It's the most powerful wealth-building tool you already have. You're just pointing it at the wrong target. Let's use real numbers. Say your payment is $700 a month. To the dealership, that's a car. But what if that same $700 went somewhere that paid you instead? Invested steadily over time at average market returns. $700 a month doesn't become a used car with 200,000 miles. It becomes hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's not a typo. The exact same money. One path ends in a depreciated metal box. The other path ends in freedom. This is the shift that separates people who build wealth from people who just earn it. Wealthy people don't ask, "What's the monthly payment?" They ask, What is this costing me in the future? Every dollar has two possible jobs. It can go out and buy something that loses value, or it can go to work and buy you time, options, and eventually, choice. A car gets you to work, but the money you pour into that car, redirected, is what gets you to the day you don't have to go to work. Same dollars, completely different life. The car was never the goal. The car was the distraction. Section 4. The 3 moves that get you out. So, how do you actually break out of this? 3 moves? Simple, not easy, but they work. Move 1. Buy the boring car. I mean it. The flashy car and the reliable, unremarkable used car both get you to the exact same places. One drains you. One frees you. Your car is not your identity. Your freedom is. Choose the boring one and feel zero shame about it. Move 2. Kill the long loan. If you cannot pay a car off in 4 years or less, you cannot afford that car, period. The 7-year loan isn't a deal. It's a warning sign. A shorter loan forces you into a car you can actually afford, and it slams the door on years of interest. Move 3. Pay your future self the difference. This is the one that changes everything. When you choose the cheaper car, take what you would have spent and automatically send it somewhere it grows. Don't wait to feel motivated. Automate it the same day, so the choice is made once and then it just runs. That's it. Boring car, short loan, automate the gap. Do these 3 things and you don't just save money. You take the single biggest leak in the average person's finances and turn it into the engine that builds your wealth. The driveway stops being where your money goes to die. So let's bring it home. $1 trillion debt didn't appear because people are reckless. It appeared because they were never shown the real game. The monthly payment was a magic trick. The stretched loan was a trap. And the whole time, the most powerful money-building tool you owned was disguised as a car payment. But here's the good news, and this is what I want you to actually feel. You are not behind. You are not stuck. You just got handed the part nobody explained, and now you have it. The next car decision you make can be the moment everything changes. Not someday. The very next time. Choose the boring car. Kill the long loan. Pay your future self first. That's the whole playbook. If this reframed how you see that thing in your driveway, hit subscribe because everything we do here is about showing you the money game nobody taught you. I'll see you in the next one. Now go build something.